Hey guys, welcome back to Papcroissants Kitchen. Got the steering servos for the Revo 2.0. They came in under warranty. I got them in today. I just want to go over the 2075 servos. I want to go over changing those out. You know, most people probably know how to do it, but just want to go through the process of somebody who hasn't done it before, that you can see it done. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to change out both steering servos on this Revo 2.0. All right, you can see we already taken the receiver out, and now we're going to start taking the servos out. Okay, we're going to be using a 2.0 and a 2.5 hex to take this servo out. So let's go ahead and get started taking the screws out. Shut that. It's really nice if you can magnetize those two so those screws come up with you. Flip the car over so we can get to the other screws on the other side. 2.5. You got an electric driver on this, make it faster, but oh well. Total of 5 screws to get it out. Okay, we'll get this screw out and then we'll get the other one out and then we'll come back. Okay, we're popping the second servo off and oh, you got it off. Perfect. We're going in with the new servo. Go back in with the 4 screws, and then we got to hook the steering linkage up underneath. So take a little bit, but we'll get these 4 screws in, and then we'll show you how we hook that back up. Okay, we flipped the car over now, and you want to make sure that the wheels are straight in front of the rig before you hook up that linkage. So let's go ahead and hook up the linkage. And you just pop that right back down on there. Perfect. And then we can put that screw back in. And that's one side. And we'll get the other side back put together, and then we'll show you how we rerun the wiring harnesses. We ran into a little problem, and when you're putting the arm back on to the servo, make sure those wheels are straight there. The screw that goes in there, you got to put a lot of pressure on it. It feels like it's not the right side, but if you put some pressure on it, then it starts off and goes right in. Just want to make you guys aware of that. Those tires straight? I don't think the wheels are straight there, dude. Okay, just get that good and tight so it doesn't come loose. And then we're ready to flip the car over and hook the wiring up. Alright guys, we hooked the servo back up and we got the batteries hooked back up. We just want to test this before we go any further. So let's go ahead and give this thing a test and see if it works. Yay, look at that, we got steering again. We'll go ahead and put her back together the rest of the way. We got to take this carrier box. I'm not quite for sure what that's called, but we got to take that all the way back out. We put it back on after we took the wiring harnesses out, but you got to have it out of the way so you can feed those wires back in there. Okay, we're putting the receiver back in the box, which you could do it after you get the wiring in there also, but we're just doing that right now. Then you'll pull the wiring through. And if you move that box over a little bit, it'll help. It makes it easier to get the the wiring back in there, those heads. Let's see if we moved it over far enough to get them both in there. Doesn't look like we did. Let's go ahead and move that over. Okay, there, it makes it easier to get that back in there. Can't cover up the screw hole, but we can move it over a little bit more. Yep. It's got some pretty good stickum on it still, so we're not going to put any more tape on it. It's still pretty sticky. And we'll get these wires sorted out. Then we'll show you putting it back on the car. Don't forget to pull your antenna back through too, because it's got to go back up the antenna sleeve. I guess that's what you call it. I'm not quite sure what you call that thing. Antenna sleeve. We'll call it the antenna sleeve. Make sure yeah, we can do that then. Anyway, we're going to get that remounted, get the wiring in the right spot, and then we'll show you the rest of it going back together. We got the box mounted back on the chassis and 2 screws to put that in. Now we're going to shove the wiring in there, get it all covered up, and put the cap on. We're getting close. Make sure that seal is in place so it keeps the water out all the way around. Make sure he's got the backside in there. Looks pretty good, guys. We're getting close. Okay, we're finishing up on the last screw. And we'll get this baby back together and run in. If you noticed, I marked the leads on the battery. I switch my batteries back and forth now every time I charge them, so gives me an idea where I had them the last time, and I just move them over to the other side. Read that's supposed to be a good thing to do with your batteries. I don't know yet, but I'll keep you posted on that and see how that turns out. Anyway, we ran the wires back. We got them back in the harness. Those little clips right there. There's a little clip right there. And nice, neat job. Looks good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and it helps you out if you ever have to replace the servos on your Revo 2.0. Pretty easy job. Took about 15 minutes to do. We're going to have this thing back up and running. We'll get a video out tomorrow. We're going to be out bashing again. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to subscribe and like, you want to see more videos down here, we appreciate you guys watching.